All right. Let's see. Well, okay, it's fine. Hey everyone, how's it going? Today's stream, we got a special one today. Today I'm going to be personally going over the update with you guys. I'm going to personally be going over the update that we just released for our last production update. We got new prototypes, special edition products that we're going to be showing today. Including we got the, where is this, right there, we got the giveaway clock. So on this particular stream, guys, and let me see if I can get the chat going, guys. Give me a thumbs up in chat, whatever platform you're on, to make sure I can see all the platforms going here. So we should also be streaming to Discord today. So yeah. Hey Julius over on Instagram. Hey Halmim over on Instagram. I see Dave over on TikTok. Pedro, Sophia, Esteban. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Wow, guys, we got a lot of people in chat today. So, guys, today, like I said, as everyone comes in here, we're gonna be explaining some of the special stuff that we're doing today. So today we got the giveaway clock. Okay. That clock here is it means every 15 minutes we're gonna be doing a little spin the wheel giveaway. I set up some new macros here, so I don't know if they're gonna work, but okay I think it's working, guys. Okay, so this here is the spin the wheel. Okay, this is the spin the wheel. Let's start the clock. With the stream started. So let's start the countdown, guys. So on today's stream, how it's going to work is every 15 minutes, we're going to be doing the spin the wheel. You'll notice one of the wedges has already been filled with chat, which means if you're in chat and when we spin the wheel, it lands on chat, it means we're going to be doing a giveaway for somebody in the chat. If you want to increase your odds of winning while we're on stream today, all you have to do is place an order for $50 or more on our website, and then we'll add your name and order number to the wheel to increase your odds of getting the giveaway. The giveaway today is either going to be an XYZ numpad or one of the modular here, I'll bring it here. One of the modular desk mats that we're prototyping. If you win, you'll get to pick what you want. So yeah, guys, that's how the giveaway is going to be working today on today's stream. So every 15 minutes, we're going to be doing a spin. And like I said, you want to increase your odds, go ahead and place an order on our website. I believe on Instagram, there should be a link, like a hot link or something right here that you guys can click. So if you guys see any of the products on stream today, you guys really like them, you can feel free to ask in chat if it's available for order right away. Some will be pre-order, some is order right away. The stuff that you're seeing on my desk right now is all available today. It's all available today, guys. So yeah, XYZ numpad starts at $89. The Creator Micro 2 starts at like $145. And then the desk mat over here starts at, what was it? It's $59. So yeah, guys, if you want to place an order, make sure you drop that order number in chat. The mods today in chat are gonna be watching it extra close. And so yeah. But for today's stream, what I really wanted to do is I wanted to go over the update. So here, let me see how I did this here. Okay, I think we got it like this. So guys, if you don't know, you can see all of our pre-order updates by going to support on our website and then down to updates. And then it'll bring you to our update log where you can see our updates for like the past, 38 months. So we've been doing updates for 38 months. So today's update is update 38. And it is the roll with the punches update. A little bit of a play on words because we started rolling our desk mats. We started rolling the cutting mats to get these shipped out to you guys. So yeah. So guys, feel free to drop any questions you guys have in the comments. I'm trying to watch the comments as closely as possible today. But I see we got a lot of people. So hey, Chill Cold 7 over on YouTube. Nice to see you. Visual Chris over on Instagram. Notion. Yeah. We've been using Notion for a minute. It's kind of expensive, but you know it gets the job done and it serves a lot of purposes. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, guys. So basically, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through the update. This is if you don't know who I am, by the way, I'm Mike. I'm one of the founders here at Work Louder. And yeah, so we're going to be going through the latest update that we dropped yesterday. We're going to be covering some of the new releases. If you guys have questions about things, you can ask. I'll do like a quick scroll through it here. So we have lots and lots of stuff to talk about today. We have new key sets, we have new keyboards, we have new prototypes. Man, we got the whole breakdown, and we got the live prototypes here. So we're gonna be breaking all that stuff down on stream today. And of course, guys, if you want to place an order and get in on that spin the wheel, then yeah, be sure to drop that order number into the chat. I noticed that our little timer here is getting blocked out a bit. It's getting blocked out a bit. I should have put a, here, hold on. Let me pause this timer. Let me change the color here. What color do we want? Let's change it to green. Yeah, why not? Let's change it. Can I do? That's a little bright. Let's try to change it to this, and then we click apply and okay, and then refresh. Okay, so it's green. So you guys can at least see the timer now. It's 14 minutes and 57 seconds. All right, guys. I'm seeing Josh over on Instagram saying, I got my XYZ board and it's sick, dude. Thanks so much for the order. I'm glad you're loving it. Yeah, we put a lot of effort. It looks like one of these kind of like easy products to do. You're like, oh, well, it's 3D printed, should be easy. Yeah, it was actually quite difficult to get that product to a level where it was quick to manufacture, but also had that quality that we were looking for. So I hope you enjoyed it. We really worked hard on the whole packaging experience and unboxing experience on this one. And then also the fact that it works with input. Yeah, we put a lot of effort into it, so I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm seeing Little Shadow over on Instagram saying, hi Legend, hope you can give me a favor, a little discount. I'm short $20. I swear I want to buy a keyboard. Dude, depends which one. Typically we don't discount our products. It's something that I hold kind of like dear to my heart. I don't discount my best work, and I don't think you should either. But maybe we can hook you up. We can hook you up with a free desk mat, dude. So if you place your order on stream, I can hook you up with a work mat or a Knob One mat. So any of the desk mats that you want, I can hook you up with one of those for free, just by dropping your order number while you order it on stream. So I'm seeing Chill Cold over on YouTube asking, what's the cost of the keyboard you're presenting right now? So this keyboard right here, this is the XYZ workboard. Actually, we talk about it in the update. So I'll scroll down here. I'll skip to the bottom. So this is the XYZ workboard. You can actually see, I got a little unboxing video in the update. So you can actually see what this thing looks like. This keyboard starts, this one starts at $89. And if you place the order while you're on stream, then we'll be able to add your name to the spin the wheel. Yeah, if you place an order for over 150, you automatically get the work mat. So this is our cutting mat, the one that you're seeing here. You automatically get this for free if your order is over 150. If it's below 150 but over $50, we're gonna add you to the spin the wheel. All right, guys, we got tons of questions coming in here. Chill Cold, thank you for the sub, dude. I appreciate it. Josh over on Instagram saying that he got the XYZ. Hold on, guys. The chat's going quick here. Let's see. So Visual Chris over on Instagram asks, any chance you guys will do like a custom key set selector where you can choose your own keys for a little bit extra, like software icons, all of that? The answer at the moment is no. But that being said, we are testing it. We are testing this kind of more bespoke production. And guys, on stream today, we have a custom. We got. Hold on. Let me bring up the jumbotron on this one. Let me go over here, guys. I can bring up the jumbotron. We got a custom Magikarp key set that we printed just to try it out. So we're gonna be putting that on the XYZ today to check it out. We're gonna be doing that a little later on stream. But yeah, guys, I'm pumped for it. So to answer your question, Visual Chris over on Instagram, you can't do it yet, but we are trying it out. And so I hope you like the sample that we're gonna be doing today on stream. All right, man, I'm falling behind here. Chill Cold says, buy this keyboard. It's awesome. Legendary Wizard over on YouTube says, my God, yes, I don't actually know how to deafen the Discord. You're a mod though, so maybe you can help me out with that. Maybe you can modify the settings for us on the fly for that. We'll see. This is the first time that I'm streaming to Discord, so yeah. I mean, it looks like I might be having some trouble with the Discord stream anyways. It's saying my stream has ended on Discord. It hasn't ended, guys. Let me try resetting the stream here on Discord so we can at least get that. Okay. It seems to be working on Discord. Seems to be working on Discord now. All right. So we'll leave it at that. All right, guys. So, hey, Chaz over on YouTube says, I heard giveaway got me. So yeah, so Chaz, that's that timer that you're seeing kind of like on the green timer. So once that hits 0, we're going to be doing a spin the wheel. Where's that? Where's the spin the wheel here? God, I got a lot of hotkeys, guys, going on today. So guys, the spin the wheel is this. So there's a chat wedge, but if you want to so if it lands on chat, we're going to pick somebody from the chat to win the giveaway. But if you want to increase your odds, of winning the giveaway, just go onto the site, place an order for $50 or more, and it'll get you into the spin the wheel here. And actually, guys, every time we spin, your name still stays on the wheel. So if you don't win on the first spin, it's gonna keep spinning. So your odds are actually the highest the earlier you get on the wheel. So yeah, that's what it is. That's how the spin the wheel works, guys. I'm gonna hide it for now though. Oh man, we got a lot of you guys in chat here. I'm trying to get through the chat and the update. Hey Chaz over on YouTube saying vouch for the Knob One desk mat, so good. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the love. All right. Pasta Prince over on YouTube says that cable looks good. Actually, this is a custom Work Louder coiled cable, guys. The details on this thing are insane. We'll go over it once we get to that part in the update. But yeah, this cable is going to be dropping. This cable is going to be dropping May 19th. So it's going to be dropping in literally 4 days, guys. Literally 4 days. So yeah, Little Shadow over on YouTube. Can we see the spin the wheel? Yes. Once that green timer over here hits 0, we're going to spin the wheel. Guys, if you want to drop an order number, you're thinking of placing an order on stream. Make sure to drop that order number into the chat, so we'll add your order number to the wheel. All right, guys. Okay, so with that, we're gonna jump right into the update. We got a big update today, guys. So if you have any questions about what you're seeing, guys, feel free to ask it in the comments. I'll do my best to keep an eye on it at the same time. So we can get those answered. I'm seeing Brendolalini over on Instagram asking, "Hey Mike, how's it going? Can you describe the differences between the Framer Creator Micro and the regular Creator Micro 2? That's a great question. So guys, basically what Bren over on Instagram is asking is what's the difference between this model that I'm showing on screen here and basically the Framer version, which is this one this one right here. So basically, the Framer version is a limited edition version of the Creator Micro 2, which is this product. And here, if I open this one here, so basically the differences are pretty. Here, let me throw this one up on the Jumbotron. Boom. All right, guys. So basically, this one's the Framer Creator Micro. Notice it comes with that sky blue dial. It's the only model that comes with this. You can't buy this dial separately. It also comes with the limited edition Framer Icon key set. So this is really great if you do like graphic design or web development, because it comes with a bunch of icons that are really applicable in those scenarios. So yeah, it comes like this, guys. It comes both. So you get the Framer Micro, but you also get the icon key set, and obviously the limited edition packaging, the whole thing. So you get that. It's only $5 more. So the Framer edition is only $5 more, but you basically get a $34 key set for free with it. So it's like a $30 value added for free. The regular micro works all the same as the Framer one, except it just comes with the black work blind keycaps and no icon key set. So that's basically the difference between the two. All right. I'm seeing Hal over on Instagram saying, when buying the keyboard and if we select the language, I select French. Does that mean I'm going to get an Azerty keyboard? Yes. So if you select the ISO French layout, Hal, you're gonna get the French Azerty layout. So yeah, we made sure that it matches what Apple does. So if you like the Apple layout for the Azerty layout, then you get that one. I know there's also there's two. I think there's technically two French layouts. Like they're slightly different. You can just modify that in your OS preferences, and then it'll be reflected on the keyboard, and then you can just swap around the keycaps to make it fit your needs for that. Let's see. Fueled by, yo, how's it going, man? How's it going, dude? Yeah, we got some crazy collabs coming out this year. So actually, this is a good segue. This is a good segue into the update. So the Framer one, guys. If you guys are into the knob keyboards that we launched, the Framer one, you guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna absolutely love it. I can't show you on the stream today, even though we just received the samples for it. So this is already in production, by the way. This is already in production. So if you place a pre-order on May 26th for this, within approximately a month, it's supposed to ship at the end of June. But basically a month, you'll be able to get the keyboard for that. So we really worked this year on shortening that pre-order time. And so that's one of the things that we're excited about. Let me grab the giveaway tag here to just bring this a little higher. There you go. To let you guys know what this countdown is. Okay. So yeah, guys, the way that you enter the giveaway is just being active in chat. If you're active in chat, you'll be eligible for the chat wedge. But if you want to increase your odds, guys, just go to our website, place an order for $50 or more, and that'll put you into the giveaway. If you want to guarantee yourself getting this cutting mat, work mat for free, just place an order for $150 or more. Drop that order number into the chat, and then you get the cutting mat. You get the cutting mat for free, guys. So those are the deals that we have going on today. We're going to be spinning the wheel in just roughly 3 minutes, guys. In just roughly 3 minutes. So if you want to increase your odds of winning the giveaway, drop that order number into the chat, and we'll get you added to it. Zilver over on TikTok asking, does the giveaway also apply to TikTok? Yes, it applies to every platform that we're streaming on. So we're streaming on YouTube, Discord, Instagram, X. And I'm forgetting what. Did I say TikTok? I think I forgot TikTok. But yes, all the platforms. So whatever platform you're watching from, it applies. All right, guys. So let's see. Do I have any more questions there? All right, guys. So yeah. So the if you guys haven't seen the new teasers, this is the latest one here. I'm going to see if you guys can guess what. Guys, do you know what movie was the inspo for this teaser? I believe it's a 90s movie, maybe 80s. I think it's 90s when it came out. I think it was 1999. I think think it was $19.99. A little trivia. But guys, tell me if you can guess. Tell me if you guys can guess where the inspo for the latest F1 teaser came out. It's a movie. You've all seen it. You've for sure all seen it. But I'd like to see if you guys can guess it. Zilver asking, how do you stream on Discord? Basically, you just jump into a voice channel and then you share your screen. I'm doing it through OBS, so I'm sharing my OBS feed as a virtual camera, but that's how you do it. Dave on TikTok got the reference. It's the Matrix. It's the Matrix. Let's see, if I click this, is it gonna mess up my whole thing? Maybe, maybe not. All right, yeah. So it's the Matrix, guys. If you don't know exactly what scene this is, it's the one where he's like. Guns, a lot of guns, and then all the guns show up. So yeah, if you guys didn't see it, that's the reference. That's the reference that we did for the F1 here. Little Easter eggs, guys. We're big on like pop culture here at Work Louder. So if you like these kind of things, we often drop little Easter eggs. Actually. I'm wondering if we have a PCB. We don't have the PCB exposed, but I'm going to show you guys a live first look at the Nomad E2 on today's stream. And yeah, you guys are going to get to see it. There's actually a pop culture Easter egg on the Nomad E2 internally. So if you were to disassemble it, you'd find it. But I'll see if I can show you guys on stream today. All right, let's see. All right, guys, the giveaway, guys. It's time for the giveaway, guys. It's time for the giveaway. This is gonna be the first time that I'm actually personally doing it on stream. We had I think it was Vince that's done the timed giveaway, but now it's my turn, guys. Now it's my turn. Let's see, did I do this right? We got this. Boom. All right, guys. So, guys, this is the thing with the giveaway. Every 15 minutes, we're gonna be spinning this wheel, guys. Every 15 minutes. Right now, we haven't received any on-stream live orders. Yet. But basically, what we're going to do, guys, is if you drop your order number, if you drop your live on-stream order number into the chat, you're going to get added to this wheel. By default, everyone's already in it, guys. Everyone's already in it, but there's only one wedge. So if you want to increase your odds, and guys, if you had multiple orders and you place multiple orders on stream, you'll get added to the wheel multiple times. But guys, we're gonna spin this wheel here. We're gonna spin this wheel and and see if we can get somebody in chat as a winner today. So guys, without further ado, actually with a tiny bit of further ado, Rona MP4 over on Instagram is asking, what are you guys giving away? It's actually the winner's choice. It's either an XYZ numpad, so it's basically the XYZ version of this, or the sample of our modular desk mat. So we got a couple samples of these. I can't keep all the samples, guys. What am I going to do with all these samples? Like we have to give them away. So it's going to be somebody. It's got to be somebody. It could be you, So yeah. So you get to pick. But so without further ado, guys, let's spin this wheel. Let's go. Come on. Oh, on the first one? No. Guys, it was too good to be true to get it on the first one. It was too good to be true. But guys, don't worry. The timer restarts. Hold on. The timer restarts, guys. And we're gonna be spinning this wheel again in 15 minutes. Don't you worry, guys. We're gonna be spinning this wheel. So guys, if you want to increase your odds of winning the giveaway, drop your order number to chat. If you place an order for above $150, you're eligible to get a free work mat. So this is the free cutting mat, guys, free with your order for orders over $150. So yeah. Okay, guys, let's see. So I'm seeing Nico over on Instagram saying, it's crazy how much your brand has grown. I was the first few hundred followers on Instagram. Dude, that's crazy. I was one of the first few hundred followers on Instagram. I think so. So the backstory to this, if you guys don't know, I actually didn't originally create Work Louder. I was technically part of the creation of the company Work Louder, but my co-founder Mattia was the one that came up with the brand, came up with the first product, which was the creator board, which is actually what the XYZ is inspired by. And he started the Instagram page and like the name Work Louder and all of that. I ended up discovering the page as a fan, and then was like, man, this thing is awesome. Like I gotta buy this keyboard. And basically, long story short, Mattia didn't know how to bring this to reality. And even though I didn't know how to do it either, I kind of like wrote this little launch strategy and then was like, yeah, you know, like, dude, if you take this, like, I'm sure you'll be able to make it a thing. And he was like, well, why don't we just do it together? And so that's basically how I started off as joining the company. And then so together we started Work Louder officially as an actual brand that can sell stuff and make things. So I'm seeing Med over on Instagram saying best brand ever. Not gonna lie, feels futuristic and mechanical. Thank you so much. I'm sure Mattia's in the other room working hard on the Nomad E2 right now. I'm sure he's smiling as he's as he's hearing that. So thank you. I'll pass the compliments along to the chef. Grass Now saying, hi, I'm French. I love you. I love your guys' keyboard. Gas Now over on Instagram. We actually sell the French ISO keyboards, like the layout. I know not a lot of people do, but if you're interested, dude, check out our website, linked in bio, or if you're on Instagram, you should be able to just click the Shop Now link. And you can actually get a French ISO layout for basically all of our keyboards. So guys, this part of the update here that you're seeing here is all talking about all the SDKs. So if you guys purchased a Nomad E1 or you're thinking of purchasing a Nomad E2, guys, we got a lot of really cool stuff. So guys, what you're seeing here is basically community made widgets. We didn't actually create these. That's you guys creating these. And what's even cooler, with all like the vibe coding stuff that you guys can do nowadays, all of these things are basically vibe coded. I'm pretty sure all of them, if not most of them, are vibe coded. And so the one that you see that here, this is a color picker, so you can actually like pick colors with this. You can also like mouse over things on your screen. And you can mouse over things on your screen and it will tell you what color it is on your Nomad display with the hex code. And then you can literally press one of the action buttons at the bottom to copy the hex code to your clipboard. How sick is that? It's like there's like the Color Ninja widget in Chrome that has a similar kind of thing. But guys, this works for like, doesn't matter where you are, you could just copy it to your clipboard. How sick is that? This was a community member that made this. I'm seeing Enrique over on Instagram saying, what's the sound of the keyboard? If you're looking for this one, we actually have a YouTube video. Up for the sound test. I'll do a little sound test right now. I'll unplug the board so I don't like mess up a bunch of stuff. Here, I'll do a quick sound test for you. So there you have it. It's probably not the best sound test that I could have done, but it's a quick one. It's a quick one for you guys on stream. Halim, I'm seeing you on Instagram. He's asking for pre-ordering the Nomad E2. How long does it take to be delivered? Delay for the US and Europe is the same. So the Nomad E2 is set to have our first batch out by the end of June. So we're actually going to be covering that as well on today's update. So the widgets that you're seeing here, these will also apply to the Nomad E2. And actually they'll run even smoother on the Nomad E2 because the firmware, the chips and all of that on the Nomad E2 are optimized to have an even better display experience. The delay for the Nomad E2 for US and Europe are technically the same if you're ordering the ANSI version. If you're ordering the ISO version, it'll come a little bit after, but it's being all done in the same production, so there shouldn't be any kind of massive delay. Going back to the update, guys, and guys, feel free to drop your questions in the comments. I'll be peeking over at the chat here to see your guys' questions. Zilver over on TikTok saying, have you been a streamer before, or are you streaming because you're doing so good? Dude, I appreciate it. I got ADHD, so streaming is actually kind of hard for me with all this stuff going on. It's not my first time streaming, but I don't necessarily identify as a streamer. I just kind of like hack together. I'm more of a founder. I run a business, and I identify more as a business owner than a streamer. So I appreciate you giving me flowers on that, man. I appreciate that. So yeah, guys. So for the stream, if you're looking at the update, here's another one. So what you guys are looking at here, this is an audio selector that somebody made. So you're able to switch prior to like where your audio is being delivered. So this particular community member made it so that he can switch the audio between his headphones and his speakers on his computer. Again, all vibe coded. So like that's pretty crazy. We got a weather app. You got to have like the classic weather app. We have a glucose tracker. So this one actually pairs with the user's glucose app, and it relays it to the Nomad to tell like the glucose level for that backer. Guys, you guys are creating crazy stuff for these widgets. Enrique M over on Instagram saying, "Oh no, the PCB kit is sold out." Yeah, the PCB kit flew off the shelves. Dude, to be honest though, you get actually a better overall value with the assembly kit, because everything is included in that. You also get a custom work louder cable, and you get the 3D print files for free anyways with the assembly kit. So I would recommend getting the assembly kit. It as we say in French, ça tombe bien, which means like it falls well, because the PCB kits are actually sold out. But the assembly kit is the one that I recommend to everyone. It's the most fun. You just unbox it and you're immediately able to go and build the thing, and it works right away. So highly recommend the assembly kit, $89, and you're gonna get to enter the giveaway, which we're gonna be doing in 7 minutes, guys. So to finish up some of the custom widgets here that are in the update, we had we have a calendar. So this was our actually one of our devs that vibe coded this. So this one pairs with Google Calendar, and it shows up on your Nomad as a custom widget. And then last but not least, we have a Twitch stat tracker. So this actually tells you your engagement and all of that stuff, all the data you'd want to see as a Twitch streamer on your Nomad display. Again, community created widget. Guys, you guys are killing it with these ideas. Love it. So guys, moving right along here to the next part of the update. This is the input update. So if you guys aren't familiar with input, if I just open it up here, that's this app. That's this app right here. So you can see right now I've got the XYZ workboard connected to input and the micro. So those are these two products that you guys are seeing on my stream here. I got them connected to input. So if you just click on this, you're able to go and customize it. So I've actually set up mine to manage the stream. So I have like a bunch of different profiles up here, a bunch of different layers, and each layer can be linked to a different software, so that it dynamically switches your layer based on which software you have in focus. So my first one here, I just have like typical kind of like OS shortcuts, but also primarily for the stream. I got my profile here for Premiere. This one's my gaming one. So actually, I've been using the micro a lot for gaming recently. We got presets as well, guys. So you can actually use one of our pre-made presets here we have for Mac and Windows. So all you got to do is hop into the preset page, which is at the top. And then you can like preview what the preset does, and then you can automatically just add all of this to your micro with one click. So really, really useful for new users that are like maybe like how do I like get into this whole thing of like using a Macropad to like streamline my workflow and just like have like a more tactile digital experience. You can use a preset to get this thing rolling, and yeah, we got a bunch of them for you guys. All right. Let's see. I'm seeing Rona MP4 asking about the Playdate on my desk. Yeah, that's a teenage engineering product. You gotta have a TE product. These things are super cool. I'm seeing your dear boy on Instagram asking, Asking basically, why didn't we open source input? We just want to make sure that we can build the software and everything about it to our like vision for the software experience. We didn't want to be like beholden to like existing infrastructure that's been created or relying on the community to develop it for us. Nothing against open source. It's a really cool way. It's a really cool way to get the community involved and in a business context, maybe avoid some of the development costs. But for input, we just want to keep everything really aligned with our vision and just keeping all that in-house to just really build it to our liking. And so that's why we're doing it like that. And plus, there's a lot of extra features that we've added and are going to be adding into input that we just want to keep as like a unique selling point for Work Louder. So as a business, it comes down to really wanting to build it to our vision and also having something unique to us as a brand. All right, let's see. Your dear boy on Instagram asking with agentic workflows. Sorry, the chat's bumping around quite a bit here. Custom input code base like nothing else. I mean, it's kind of like the same answer as before. More for our we want to build it to our vision and really have something unique to Work Louder. Claire over on Instagram saying I can choose between 3 types or titles. Glass action. I think Claire. You had a first question. Claire over on Instagram is asking, will the cutting mat, desk mat be available to buy? What's the price and when does it come out? So actually the this cutting mat, like the gray black version and the green black version are actually already available to buy. So it's like the continuous version. So there's this one's not the modular version. We're not selling the modular version yet. We're selling the continuous version. You can actually buy that one on our website now, and it's shipping at the end of the month, so in like a week or two. I'm seeing Dennis over on YouTube saying, loving my XYZ workboard. Dude, I appreciate you saying that. We put a lot of hard work in that, so I appreciate you telling me that it landed well with you. Hey dude, if you want to leave us a review, feel free to drop us a review on Trustpilot or on Reddit. That kind of like input from real customers, it does help a business like ours, which is still a small business. If you want to share that experience in a more official way, we'd appreciate that, dude. Bodsby saying, why are you skipping my question? I think you know why I'm skipping your question, my friend. All right, so Danny is saying, are Framer going to rename the Knob 1? So actually, Danny, that's why it's called the F1. So we called it the F1 because it's the Framer one. I can't show, I have the prototypes and dude, they're sick. I can't show them on today's stream. But by May 26th, I'll be able to showcase it all on stream for you guys. Guys, we can show it with the other keycaps on it too. The cross compatibility on it is crazy. We just actually went through the knob 1 section. So I'll scroll up here just for a sec. Actually, you know what? We're gonna be talking about the key set in literally just a minute here. So guys, I'll wrap up the section, the update section on input. And then guys, if you have any question about input while I'm focusing on input, feel free to drop it into the comments. And I'll do my best to answer. So guys, some really exciting things that we have coming to input. So we're really working on the user experience for input, really trying to make it as seamless and easy to map your board and get really powerful functions out of it in the easiest way possible. So we've introduced a new mode called Basic Mode, which basically makes it really easy for new users to map this thing to be a shortcut beast with basically no effort. All you need to do is basically you click create new action in input, and then you just type the key combo. Like you just press it on your keyboard and then it's mapped. That's it. You just hit save and that's it. We do have an advanced function where if you want to like control the delay, the up and down strokes, you guys can all do that. But originally that was all exposed. Now we're taking all of those more complex, more power user features and hiding them in an advanced mode. And so that's what we've done for inputs. You're gonna see that coming out. We also have smart actions. Guys, this update was an absolute behemoth update. There's so much stuff in this, guys. There's so much. And it's spin, guys. It's also time to spin the wheel. Man, I feel like that 15 minutes like passed by so quick. Okay, guys, it's time. It's time to spin the wheel. Okay, guys. So let me pull up the wheel here. So okay. We got this. Is my OBS shortcut working? It sure is. Okay, guys, so the way the spin the wheel works, guys, is every 15 minutes we're gonna be spinning this wheel down here. By default, everyone in chat that's active has a chance to win. That's what that purple wedge is, okay? But if you want to increase your odds of winning the giveaway, all you have to do is place an order for $50 or more on the website. And we'll add your name to the giveaway. And what's sick is that it stays there. So even if you don't win on this spin, it's gonna stay there when the next person adds their name and the next person. So the earlier you guys get your name added to the wheel, the more chance that you have of winning. So guys, if you have an order number, if you went and placed your order on our website for $50 or more, drop that order number into chat. We're gonna add it to the wheel before we spin. And we're gonna see if we can get somebody to be a winner here on chat. We're spinning it every 15 minutes. So regardless, guys, is if somebody wins or not on this spin, we're gonna spin it again in 15 minutes anyways. So Legendary Wizard, yes, it's on-stream orders. On-stream orders get added to the wheel to increase the odds of winning. For today's seeing your dear boy over on Instagram saying, you gotta pay to play, y'all big corrupt. Come on, man. You're paying for something that you're gonna get, and then you're adding something to it. Come on, man. That seems like a fair trade, man. But guys, so if you drop that order number into chat, we'll add you to the giveaway. For today's giveaway, you got the choice. You can either win the XYZ numpad. So it's going to be the XYZ version basically of the Creator Micro to match perfectly with the XYZ workboard, or you can choose our modular cutting mat. So we got the samples of these. Guys, I can't keep all the samples. Like, what am I going to do with all these samples? Like, I have to give them away. So why don't I give it away to one of you guys? So yeah, you guys could win either one of those. You pick if you win. Just before we win here, I'm gonna check on the chat to make sure I didn't miss any questions here. So I'm seeing Little Shadow over on Instagram saying, question, does your keyboard support Arabic language? I'm from the Middle East, that's why I'm asking. Yes and no. We actually don't have the keycaps for Arabic, but technically the keyboard works with whatever language your OS is set to. So if you have it set to Arabic, the keys are gonna type out Arabic. So that's basically how it works. All right, guys. I'm seeing a silver over on TikTok asking, is the mat good for gaming? Dude, I literally have a gaming profile on my Micro, and I've been gaming every night. I play a game called EVE Online, and so accuracy with the mouse is really important for that game. I use a Basilisk times HyperX mouse. I've been using that on the work mat here. Works just fine. I haven't seen any issues with that. I mean you can't really see my mouse on screen here because it's super tiny. But yeah, it works very well with gaming. If you don't believe me, ask somebody else. Ask somebody else in our Discord that has the mat, and they'll tell you. All right, guys. So without further ado, we're gonna spin this wheel, guys. So let's see it. Chat. Let's see it. Let's see if we can get somebody in chat a winner here. All right, guys. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. All right. No whammies. Go on. Oh. No. Guys, I couldn't believe that it landed on the wedge right before on the first spin. Guys, we're gonna reset. We're resetting the timer here, guys. We're gonna start the countdown. Guys, the countdown has started already. We're gonna be coming back and doing that spin the wheel. We're gonna be doing that spin the wheel in another 15 minutes. So no worries, guys, no worries. If you wanna increase your odds, guys, make sure to drop an order number into the chat. It's for live on-stream orders for $50 or more. Guys, if you're wondering what you could get for $50, guys, the XYZ workboard over here, this keyboard actually starts at 89. So you can get a full keyboard. You can get a full keyboard for 89, guys. And we got, what's it called? We have the work mat itself. So this here is $59 purchase. We just released these. These are gonna be, we're getting another shipping towards the end of the month. So if you order now, it'll ship before the end of the month. Your dear boys giving a bunch of pro tips here in chat. All right, guys. So I'm seeing Dave asking a question over on Instagram saying, when will the new input update be available? That's actually a good question. We're still working on some of the smart action features. So some of the smart action features, guys, we got text injection feature. So you can like type out a bunch of text and just have, and one press, it's going to type everything out. So like really great for like email templates, all of that kind of thing, or like injecting like different codes. If you're like, you're typing a lot, you do stuff like you're coding and you need to like repeatedly type out a certain prompt. You can use it for that. What else we have? We have a command, so it injects a command. This would be useful for like terminal editing, stuff like that. We're gonna also have, so this one over here is when you click the button, it brings you to a specific URL, so a specific website. We got a website hotkey that we're adding, and then an app, like an app action, so that when you click a button, it'll open up a specific app, because those two have been, the website and the apps have been very requested. So we've added those to smart actions. Last but not least, for the input update, we're also working on a cheat sheet functionality. So here, let me see if I can get so on screen, guys. On screen, you're actually seeing the joystick, the radial menu. So like if you look on my screen up here for the Creator Micro, watch. I'm gonna manipulate the joystick over here, and then look on my lower channel, on my lower like video feed. You guys are gonna see the radial menu pop up. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I got input active here. Okay, here we go. Should work now. There you go. So yeah, so you can see I got my radial menu here, guys. So basically, the cheat sheet functionality, which you're seeing over here in the screenshot, it's gonna function similarly to how you're seeing the radial menu pop up when I move the joystick. Except the cheat sheet is going to be like a toggle. So you can toggle your cheat sheet to show you what you have mapped to your Creator Micro, because these don't have screens on them or anything like that. You can get an icon key set. So if you want to have like a physical reminder of like what you got mapped, there is an icon key set that you can get. So here, if I pop this open, I can show you guys. So it comes with 64 custom icons. So I'll bring that a little closer to the screen here, the camera. So it comes with 64 custom icons. This icon pack is great for video editors, photo editors, graphic designers, music production, anything in After Effects. Basically anything you're gonna do in an Adobe software, this icon set is perfect. It's got like a bunch of specific icons as well as like some general ones to fit like a flexible workflow. So you guys can add that. If you want, but the cheat sheet functionality is really designed to let you have this like all black look like I have, but also have the benefit of knowing like what you've mapped if your memory's bad, kind of thing. So we're working on that. And that's going to be coming to input. Last but not least, we have the lab. So this is where you guys are going to be able to inject your code to create your custom widget. And yes, it works extremely well with vibe coded widgets as well. Most of the little widgets that we've been testing out are all vibe coded. So you guys should be able to have a lot of fun with that. All right. I'm seeing Halim asking over on Instagram, will you guys be releasing a mouse? It's something that we've been toying with the idea of. But we want to focus on really getting our core offering like really tight and really polished before we start moving into different kinds of peripherals like a mouse, for instance. But it's definitely something that's on our list. All right. So I'm seeing Enrique saying throw out some discount codes. Dude, if you place an order on stream, not only will we add you to the spin the wheel, but if your order is above 150, so by the way, guys, if you're thinking of getting a Creator Micro, this thing would actually get you a free cutting mat desk mat for free with your order. So just drop that order number into chat and we'll be able to hook you up. So your dear boy over on Instagram saying, are the widgets for the micro keyboard? So the widgets are actually what these ones that I'm talking about are for the what's it called? These ones are actually for the Nomad E1 and the Nomad E2. So there's no widgets for the micro because there's no display. There's no display on the micro. So the widgets that I'm talking about are for the Nomad E, and also technically for the Knob one and Framer one. So anything with a display that we sell. Okay, guys. So moving to the next next part of the update. Actually, I've seen Rona M over on Instagram saying, I have the first gen Creator Micro from years ago. What are the differences? Dude, there's a lot of differences. They look like similar products, but the Creator Micro 2 is a vastly superior product. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's a vastly superior product. It's not like these like Apple updates where like they just make it like marginally better and then call it a day and say like, yeah, pay us $2,000 for a new phone now. The Creator Micro 2 is significantly better. If just alone for the software experience, because it works with input. So you can see here, so you being a Creator Micro 1 backer, you're gonna see this and be like, my God, it's so much easier. Check out how creating a macro or a shortcut on the Creator Micro 2 is so much easier. You just click new action over here, you create a new action, and then you can literally, what do I want to do? Let's do like Control C. You saw what I just did there? I just pressed it on my keyboard and now it's recorded it here. I just click save and that's it. I've created a new action. Like it's that easy. It's really that easy. You can add icons to the layout now so that when you're looking at it, you can have something visual. Check this out. So here I'm gonna delete that one. So like for my gaming profile for Eve, so you can see here, I've actually added like a bunch of little icons to like help me remember what it is when I'm gaming. So I added like a little pistol emoji, a little like sparkle, a shield, so you can really customize it, man. Like that's just scratches the surface. Another huge thing for the Creator Micro 2 that the V1 didn't have is, dude, it's Bluetooth, it's wireless. Like you guys have been asking for years for a wireless micro. We finally did it. So those are just like two of like the biggest highlights for it, but there's a lot of big differences with it. And Uililo, man, I don't know how to pronounce that. Feel free to correct me in chat over on Instagram saying, what color desk mat are we talking? So if you place an order for $150 or more while I'm on stream, you can actually get any of our desk mats. So if you want like our new cutting mat one, the one that you're seeing on stream today, you can get that added to your order for free. If you wanted the Knob 1 desk mat or one of our custom mats that we made in the past, so like the floppy mat, we can add that to your order for free. So there's a lot of value on by ordering on stream. Oh, so your dear boy over on Instagram saying, I thought the cheat sheet may be related to widgets. You're saying also maybe you missed the question, if smart actions can be chained together. That's a good question. I think in the advanced mode, I haven't had a chance to try it out in practice myself, but in the advanced mode, you should be able to chain some of these actions together. And yeah, so the cheat sheet does that. It's technically not a widget, but yeah, that will apply. The cheat sheet mode will apply to the Creator Micro 2. And we actually are planning on also bringing it to the other products as well, but we're starting for the Creator Micro 2. Rona over on Instagram saying, oh my God, wait, I need this. Dude, I'm telling you, it's a lot better. It's a lot better. It's not like one of these like meaningless updates. It was a big update. It's a worthwhile update. Personally, guys, just like speaking as a consumer myself, I don't like it when companies release a new version of something, like basically like it's a totally new, like supposedly a totally new version, like just back, like right after, one after each other. Like I feel like Apple does this with their phones. I feel like nothing does it. It's ironic because like nothing will say like, oh, we're so different than Apple, and then you guys like release a new phone like every 6 months. But like I don't like that kind of thing. As a consumer, I get purchasing fatigue. It also like is, I kind of like the idea like, hey, I have the new version of it and get to enjoy it for like at least a year. I feel like now like the tech cycle is like so fast. The only reason why Work Louder releases new editions is that we're improving on it each batch, but we don't necessarily market it as like a totally new product. It's like usually like minor updates that we're doing between batches. So anyways, all to say, like when you guys get one of our products, we actually let it cook, so to speak, so you guys actually get to enjoy saying that you have this, like the new Work Louder product for longer. I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but it means something to me. So that's how we do our product releases. Guys, speaking of product releases, we have the Knobsidian key set. Look at this key set, guys. Guys, I think this deserves a Jumbotron feature. Guys, look at this key set. This is the Knobsidian packaging. Super minimal, but for those of you that are into aesthetic packaging, I think this would check the box for you guys. Guys, I know the packaging is nice, but wait till you see the keyboard, guys. Wait till you see the keyboard. Boom. Would you look at that? And look, I got it with the orange accent. So this would be like if you buy like a standard Knob 1 and then you throw the Knobsidian key set on it, it's gonna come out looking like this. Let me turn this thing on and see if it has any battery here. Yeah, okay, here we go. So yeah, you got the display on there too. Hopefully I don't click anything and mess up my hopefully it doesn't connect with Bluetooth and mess up the screen. But yeah, guys, this is the Knobsidian key set on the Knob 1 keyboard. On the Knob 1 keyboard. Guys, these are in production. These are in production now. They're going to be shipping towards the end of June. The Knobsidian key set will be available for purchase May 19th. So that's in 4 days, guys. That's in 4 days. You'll be able to purchase this all black key set. It technically is shine through as well. So if you want to use it on a keyboard where you got like really bright underglow RGB or backlight RGB, you'll be able to use it with that. The kit comes with a bunch of compatibility keycaps, so it'll work whether you're using it on the Knob 1, on the XYZ, on the Nomad E, or on a third-party keyboard for that matter. We have a lot of people buying our key sets to use them on Newfie and low-free products, so it'll work on there too. If the core platform keyboard is a little out of your budget. So yeah, guys, check that out. On the finished version, though, I should mention that these are going to be frosted. These are going to be the same kind of frosted keycap as the Creator Micro, so it'll look like that. If you guys are wondering what that's going to look like, I'm seeing Dennis over on YouTube asking any ideas if you guys add the anti-slip models to the drive. Yeah, Matthias should have added that. I know he's been like super ultra busy these days with the production of the NE2 and the Framer 1 and the Knob 1. We got a lot of stuff in the cooks. There's also some collabs that I can't even announce yet that we're working on. But yeah, he should be adding them. I'll ping him again to add it. Rona over on Instagram asked, why did you guys replace the silver scroll wheel on the Micro? That's actually a good question. So basically the original manufacturer of the component, which is Panasonic, actually discontinued it. They discontinued the part. So we had to remove it from the product basically because they discontinued it. But one of the things, I don't know like if you notice this, but one of the things when Work Louder's like met with some kind of like restriction or like constraint, we actually design around it and try to design around it in a creative way. So we said to ourselves, okay, like people liked the scroll wheel, but we've always felt like people could get more utility out of it. There was always like actually a quite large subset of the audience that didn't know what to map, their scroll wheel to. So we actually used that opportunity. To add the joystick and then come up with the radio menu and all of that. So hopefully, even though the scroll wheel is gone, you're going to find even more utility out of the radio menu. And hold on, guys. I'm getting a last giveaway. Okay, guys, I'm being told by the mods that this is the last spin the wheel that we're going to be doing on stream today, because I have less than 15 minutes left to do the stream. Man, it's already 7 o'clock, but it's so bright out. 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes, not 15 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, so let's. Where was my hotkey for this? It was here, and we go to sources, and then this, right? Yes. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. So we're going to be doing the spin the wheel. Guys, the way it works is if you have an order number, drop that order number into the chat and I'll add it to the wheel so we can increase your odds of winning, guys. And yeah, guys. So if you have an order number and you ordered on stream, $50 or more, drop the order number into the chat and I'll add you in on stream, and we can get you on the spin the wheel. Guys, for today's spin the wheel, we're doing a giveaway for the XYZ numpad. So that's basically the XYZ version of the Creator Micro. It's going to match perfectly with your XYZ workboard. If you win, you actually have a choice. You can either get the XYZ numpad or our latest modular mat samples. So that'll be up to you guys. I'm going to answer a couple of questions here before we hit the spin. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions before I hit that spin for the wheel, drop it into chat now. And I'll get to you guys. All right. Dave over on Instagram says, I thought I'd miss the scroll wheel on the Micro, but the joystick does so much more. See, that's basically what we were thinking, dude. We were like, the scroll wheel is cool, but it seems like it could that real estate could be better allocated to something. And so that's where we came up with the idea for the radial menu and the joystick to add like a bit more of fun tactility to it. So yeah. All right, let's see some more questions here. So Rona saying, what does the joystick do over on Instagram? So the joystick, so look, I'm gonna activate the joystick here. I'll minimize the spin the wheel. I'll minimize the spin the wheel for just a second here. To show you. So note, like check out my index finger over here. I'm gonna move it up and then look on my bottom screen here. So it's gonna pop open a radial menu. And so this radial menu, you can actually use it to activate certain hotkeys. So like on this particular one, it's for my what's it called? It's for like my OS radial menu. So I have like mission control, and then I have like switch desktop left and right on it. But like here, let me swap to my gaming layer. So you see, I can just tap through on my layers over here, and notice now the RGB is changing. And so like I've set up my RGB to be a different RGB glow for my gaming one, and you'll see now when I activate my radial menu, it's a whole different set of shortcuts for gaming. And so like these ones I use specifically for a game that I play called EVE Online. And so you can have up to 7 shortcuts or actions in that radial menu. You can customize it. So you can have only one. You can have like from 1 to 7 different shortcuts packed in there. And so you have 7 actions right on your fingertip like that. So it's pretty cool. You actually get a ton of utility out of it. Way more utility than the what's it called? The scroll wheel was giving you originally. All right. One wheel over on Instagram saying, great live stream, y'all. Very fun. I appreciate it. One wheel. Yeah, man. Hope you're enjoying it. All right. Let's see. Dennis saying, let's spin it. XYZ numpad glow in the dark. Glow in the dark is what I need to complete the set. Oh yeah, dude, the glow in the dark. Somebody created a glow in the dark one on Discord, and it was sick. It's probably one of my favorite like prints that you can do. All right, let's see. We got another question here from Instagram from Dasher saying, "Is it compatible with other shortcut devices at the same time, or do they clash?" No, it's compatible. It actually, so this actually functions as like another keyboard. So it basically functions as another keyboard without like messing anything up on your actual keyboard. And so like you can map like regular keys to it, but you can map like macros. Complex macros, we're adding smart actions. There's a ton of stuff that you can do with this. So yeah, I appreciate the love, Aaron, over on Instagram. Thank you so much. Dasher over on Instagram saying the joystick is so dope. Yeah, the joystick is sick. Very underrated feature. Where's the spreadsheet macro? Yeah, I don't have the spreadsheet macro for Eve. I'm assuming you're making the joke about Eve, but yeah. Little Shadow over on Instagram saying, can we use any type of keycaps on the keyboard, or is it only low profile? Technically speaking, you can use any kinds of keycap as long as they're MX. Some of the taller, like the really taller profiles, I think it's like SA, you're gonna start bottoming out on the plate. But the other keycaps, you'd think that they don't work. They're actually pretty good. So I would say it works. I know Davide likes the higher profile. So on his Nomad, he actually uses a full high profile keycap on his Nomad. But yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, I got that one. All right, guys. So without further ado, guys, I think I answered most, not all, the questions. Sorry if I missed some of the questions in chat. There's just a lot going on in chat. We're gonna do that spin the wheel. Let me switch back to my streaming profile. Here we go. There we go. And then I want to do this to bring up the spin the wheel. It's glitched, but it's good. Okay, guys. So let's spin that wheel. Let's spin this wheel one last time for today's stream. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see if we can win it. Guys, I feel like it's teasing us. On the last stream, it was like on the complete opposite side. And then on this stream, it's showing up like 1 or 2 wedges away. Guys, if somebody had an order, I'm just putting this out there. If somebody had placed an order while I was streaming here and dropped that order number into chat, we would have had 3 winners. Guys, remember where it's been falling. It's been falling in the 2 just before the chat. It's been falling just the 2. If we had 1 or 2 orders on stream while I was streaming here, each of those people would have won. So guys, I'm just saying, this is the first time that we're doing the spin the wheel on stream like this. I'm just saying, if you guys had just thrown in an order number, we would have had 3 winners on stream today. Say what you want. All right, guys. Let's see. Dasher Gold saying, super good vibes. Love Work Louder. I appreciate you, Dasher. I appreciate you, man. Let's make sure. Halim over on Instagram saying, let's make sure the spin the wheel goes on chat this time. Guys, we were close, but the spin the wheel knows that it doesn't give it easy to chat. It's going to give it easy to the order numbers in there. By the way, guys, I'm just using like some open, free spin the wheel thing online. There's no like voodoo stuff going on to this. I'm just like, you guys can probably find the exact spin the wheel that I'm using. But all right, guys, I'm gonna do a couple more things here. For the update, because I really wanted to show you guys the Nomad E2 before we headed off stream today. There was so much to talk about, guys. On stream. Ross over on Instagram saying Streamlabs is a great wheel. Dude, I tried Streamlabs. I hate it. I hate that. I cannot recommend Streamlabs to anyone. I even paid for it. I was paying for it, man. And it was like crashing out. It was so buggy. I'm like, guys, like, aren't you like some big company? Like, you're not a like little itsy bitsy startup kind of thing. Like, you guys make money. Like, fix your shit. I didn't like Streamlabs at all. It was basically like if OBS is vanilla, Streamlabs was supposed to be like the chocolate version of it kind of thing, where it was like it was a little different, like it changed a little stuff. I didn't like it at all. It was super buggy. I didn't know if it was a bug or if it was a lack in the feature or if I was doing something wrong. I wasted like literally like a year of my time messing around with Streamlabs. Just use OBS. Don't waste your money on Streamlabs. Yeah. All right. So I seen Bren over on Instagram saying, I already ordered the XYZ a few weeks ago. Don't think my husband will let me get anything else, but I'd love to get a Framer Micro one day. Dude, if you want to get a Framer Micro, those things are limited edition. I can tell you we have less than 100 units left. So if you're thinking about it, go. You know what? We have like significant other receipts. So if you want, we can include like a wife receipt as it's called. We'll include a wife receipt for you where it says that you want it in a giveaway. So if you want that, just throw it into the comments on your order, and I'll toss in a wife receipt for you, so you can say that you want it in a giveaway. Dave asking, when's the next input version releasing? Dude, I don't know, but it's coming sometime in like the next, like I want to say month. It's soon though. It's soon. So guys, we talked about the Knobsidian key set. For the knob one. Here's that look at it, guys. Here's that look. We're gonna pop open the what's it called? We're gonna pop open the Jumbotron again for that. Pay some respects to the knob one, guys, and the Knobsidian key set. That's this key set right here, guys. It works, by the way, it works on other keyboards as well. So if you have like a Lo-Fi, Newfie, Keychron, Logitech, or maybe some Logitech, maybe the MX Logitech. But it'll work on basically any MX keyboard. There's a bunch of extra keys in here that are going to make it compatible with a bunch of extra profiles. So yeah, guys, it'll work out for that. Let's keep going with the update, guys. We got the Work Delta key set. Guys, I got the white version. I don't think we've shown you guys. The day version of the Work Delta key set yet. But guys, it looks sick. I'm gonna get my wife coming down here in a minute to pull me off the stream because it's already 7 o'clock. But guys, I'll show you. I just want to show you this key set. I want to show you this key set, the Nomad E2, and then we'll do another stream. We'll do another stream next week, and we'll cover the rest of the update live with you guys because there's just so much to show you. There's like so much, guys. Just go check out the update. I put a ton of work into these updates. They're massive. Guys, we got tons of behind the scenes of the Nomad E2 in here. I'm going to show it on stream next week. I promise you guys, I'll show it on stream. We'll do more giveaways. We're going to do all of that. Guys, there's just so much to talk about. I probably could sit here and stream for like 5 hours. And I wouldn't have said everything. But guys, okay, let's have a look. To end the stream, we're going to have a look at the Work Delta key set and the first look at the Nomad E2 prototypes. Let's pop open the key set here, guys. Let's pay some respects. Let's pay some respects here. Let's go Jumbotron for this. All right, guys, I opened it up upside down. So guys, these, by the way, these are the samples. Doesn't have the correct packaging to it. There's like extra foam in here. Guys, keep in mind, these are the samples. Let me bump my XYZ a little bit up here. And give us some space here because I know chat's probably hiding all that. All right, guys, so let's pop this open. We're gonna have a look here. Boom. Boom, here we go. Oh, you know what? I should reinstall my top cam. I'll do that for the next stream. I'll reinstall my top cam so I can give you guys like a top-down shot of this. But yeah, okay, hold on. Let me open up the bottom part because that's got the fun icons in it. Everyone knows what a QWERTY layout looks like. Let's pull up some of the more unique artisans from this. Okay, let's close that. And then this is taped, of course. Hold on, there we go. All right, I'm gonna bring this up close to the camera, guys. Hold on, just bear with me. I got a lot of stuff here going on. Pull up the chat so I can see what you guys are saying too. All right, where is this? Okay, I'm gonna try showing this to the camera without it just like falling out all over the place. and I got this little film on top that's protecting them. Hold on, let me remove the film. All right, guys. So these are the samples. This is the sample. The actual key set itself will come in this hard plastic case for it. But here you go. Let me get a little closer on screen here, so you guys can see that. Okay, I'll bring it a little up. So yeah, guys, this is the first look at the MX Delta key set. So you can see some of the custom icons here. Guys, all of this is a double shot. This is a double shot key set, and it's shine through. So that's actually quite rare to see a custom profile like what we did here. Guys, we modeled all of the caps and all of the profile from scratch. So when you're buying this key set, you're truly getting a unique and custom Work Louder key set. And due to it being double shot, guys, this key set is gonna last you. This key set's gonna last you a long time. If you guys are familiar with how a double shot key set is put together, here I'll just show you one of my favorite icons here. So this is the hold on. Is this gonna focus? So this is what we call like the blast icon. So that might be a little hard to see because it's white on white. Or it's like almost white on white. Hold on, there you go. Okay. Is it focusing? Can it focus? I think it's focusing. I think it's getting a little hard on the autofocus here, guys. But basically, a double shot key set is made with two kinds of plastics. So the legend is one plastic mold, and then the white part is another mold that comes on top to actually form that shape. And so the legend it's not printed, it's not stained into the keycap, it's actually the hard plastic. So that's what makes a double shot key set so durable and lasts so long, because it's actually formed in plastic. So that's the Work Delta key set, guys. That was the day version. We also have the night version. The night version comes on the Nomad E2 by default. It comes on the Nomad E2 by default. And guys, I need to peel off here from the stream, so we're gonna jump right away to showing the Nomad E2. Guys, I'm gonna start off by showing. Hold on, let me do it. Let me pay it respects on the Jumbotron, guys. The Atomic Orange Nomad E2, guys. A first look here, guys. Look at this blood orange color to it. This thing is insane. The PCB, guys, it doesn't have any firmware on it, so I can't turn it on for you guys, but I can show you what the build looks like. You guys can get a real good look at it here. This is what the back looks like. This is stamped aluminum. So this is aluminum, and it's laser etched. It's laser etched on here. You got the anti-slip feet stamped in as well. You got of course, guys, you got the ruler, so the magnetic ruler. This is great for like taking like quick measurements if you need something, or you could just get the the cutting mat, desk mat to take measurements anywhere along your desk mat. But if you have the Nomad E2 or the Nomad E1 for that matter, you can actually use the ruler. There's inches and centimeters on it, magnetically attaches to the back, and functions as the incliner. Guys, this thing is an absolute beauty. I don't know if it's coming through as well on the camera here, but guys, it has the Work Delta key set on it with the Atomic Orange colorway. The glass is actually, this one's actually not glass. It will be glass. It will be glass, guys. But this one here, it's actually a plastic cover that we have here. But I think on stream it's actually coming through as glass, so I think that's fine. But this actually will be a solid glass piece as well. Guys, look at the dial tips too. The frosted blood orange atomic dial tips. Guys, this thing is crazy. There's so many details, guys. There's so many details on this. I'm gonna cover this. Guys, please. Look at this thing. This thing is an absolute menace on the desk. Look at that. And this is just the prototype, guys. This is just the prototype. We're missing all the silkscreen details on the interior. So there's actually silkscreen details that you're gonna see through the case that if you didn't get the Atomic one, you wouldn't be able to see that. I'm seeing Dave in chat saying turn it on. I can't, dude. There's no firmware. There's no firmware yet for it. I don't have the firmware for it. But guys, yeah, this thing is an absolute menace. We have the Signal Black in office as well, but Mattia's not here to hand it to me. So guys, what we'll have to do is we'll have to come back for another stream. You can see the Signal Black on my screen below here, guys. But what we're gonna have to do, guys, is there's just too much. There's just too much for one stream. You guys have been great. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I know I've been really all over the place, really proven that I actually do have ADHD. But your dear boy, I'm going to answer some questions here just before I leave. Your dear boy over on Instagram asking, are y'all bringing back the Atomic Purple color? At the moment, no. It was a limited edition colorway for the NE1. We might, I don't know. But at the moment, no. The throwback color that we're doing right now is the Atomic Orange in this beautiful blood orange, guys. I hope that it's coming out as rich as the orange is over here. It's really beautiful, guys. And the UV finish on it is what's giving it that gloss, and it feels like I don't know how to describe it. It's like super glossy. So like it feels glossy, but there's no residue, of course. There's no residue, but it just feels super smooth and like super glossy. It really feels as glossy as it looks. And that's because of the UV coat on there. Guys, that UV coat, by the way, has been a nightmare, a true nightmare for us to get right. But I really think you guys are gonna appreciate it. Basically, no one does Atomic colorways like this because of how much it's a nightmare. But we do. We go the extra mile and we do it, guys. So, guys, with that, I don't want to get killed by the wife. I hope you guys have really enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the giveaways. Guys, remember, if you guys drop your order number if you guys order on any of the streams and drop your order number into chat, you guys will be eligible to win extra stuff. On all of the streams that we're doing these days, it's drop your order number in chat. For an order above 150, you get a free cutting mat with your order. So guys, if you like our new cutting mats, you can actually get it for free if you're actually thinking of purchasing. And guys, with that, I'm gonna wish you all farewell. If you don't know who I am and you're just joining now, I'm Mike. I'm one of the co-founders here at Work Louder. I'm trying to get in one of these streams every week. We're definitely gonna be doing monthly streams for the updates. This update was just too massive for me to get through in the stream that I did over here. So guys, we're going to be doing another stream. We're going to be doing another stream next week where I'm going to be finishing up this update and getting through all of this stuff. Guys, there's just tons and tons of stuff to talk about in this update. So guys, if you want to see it before I stream it, this is live on our website now. You can also access it in our Sneaky Peeks channel, like chat channel on Instagram if you follow us there. If not, you guys can find this update. Here, I'll jump back to the website. You guys can find it under support. You guys can find it under support and then going to updates on our website to read the latest update. But yeah, like I said, I'll be covering it. I'll be covering it next on next week's stream. And guys, I appreciate all the energy in chat. I see you all in chat. There's just so much activity in chat. All right, guys. So with that, I'm gonna wish you guys farewell. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys. Have a good one.